morning, Shanta.
Hi.
How's everything?
Good.
Okay, the last time we was here, we had some serious things that we were talking about.
Mhm.
We have an issue with you driving under the influence.
Yeah.
And you have been here twice already.
Mhm.
Now we're here today for the fact that you have been stopped again by the police for DWI, and you're possibly looking at going to prison for 3 to 5 years. Now, could you tell me, how does that make you feel knowing that it has gotten to the point where you could be facing prison for your actions?
Here's the thing. I don't even know, because I know the last time I was here, I spoke about stopping. I swore that I was going to stop.
Yes.
How did I get back to that point? I don't know. I have been under a lot of stress, I can tell you that much. But right about now, it's like it really hit me, like 3 to 5 years. That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
That's a long time. And I don't think I could do that. I just don't think I could do it.
Have you been exploring why you're in the predicament that you're in today? What led you to where we are today? Can you recall, can you tell me some things that perhaps we haven't touched upon that's going on in your life that we really need to bring to the surface? Because we need to get to that part where we can really dig in and challenge what is causing these behaviors. Have you honestly told me everything? Because I believe it's time that everything needs to be put on the table, Shanta, because you could harm yourself or you could harm others. It could have been a possibility that you wouldn't even be here today or already incarcerated because you possibly killed somebody or harmed somebody terribly. Have you thought about that?
I don't know. I really thought I was making progress. I really thought that, I would not be back in this situation. I wasn't expecting this to happen. You asked me what brought me back to this point.
Right.
I don't know.
You recall what any stresses are going on in your
Well-
life that you can identify with that we didn't discuss before that we need to bring to the table and really look at, because this is serious.
We spoke about stressful events before, and I was very open about everything with you during the course of our sessions.
Yes.
But this life is stressful on the whole, if you ask me. My job recently has become very, very stressful.
Explain it to me. Make me understand. I want to understand what you're going through.
Meeting those deadlines, the need to do well, the constant pressure of having to, impress others when you have something that's such a competitive like field. It really takes a toll on you. Being a woman as well, and hell, I like to drink. I like to have me a glass of wine every now and then, maybe some vodka or something. I try to time too. That's how I tend to relieve my stress. So when I get into that zone, I go all out. I can tell you that much.
Well, you're telling me that being a woman, so now you're bringing something new to the surface. Are you working in a male-dominated population? Your employers and your fellow employees, are they all basically male?
Not the majority, but it kind of feels like that. Like there's a constant pressure to do well by management. Like I always have to be making those numbers, and that's all you keep hearing. And I have had it up to there with them. I have had it. And then, my boyfriend and I have been having some serious problems as well. And I feel as if like he's just not being supportive.
So you have multiple things going on right now.
I do.
You're really
I am.
under stress.
I am.
But to be honest with you, we all are under some sort of stress. And I can't have you leaning on that stress as a reason for your behaviors. Do you see the part that you play in this? Do you see that when you become stressed, to relieve your stress, you have that glass of wine?
I mean, it's always worked for me in the past, but I guess 3, 4, 5, mixing drinks, mixing the ball player.
But you know what, Shanta, we have to revisit your past. And I understand and we both know why you're here today. But we need to look at what's happening right now. Right now, there's a problem. And the problem is, for your actions and your behaviors, you can possibly be incarcerated. I'm here to help you and aid you. However, I need you to see where you play a part in this. Because once I'm able to get you to see the part that you play in this, it will make the relationship between you and I towards working at it better for the both of us. Because I want to get to the point with you where you see the problem, you recognize the problem, and that you're willing to solve the problem together with me, so that we'll never be at this place again together. But that's going to be work on the both our parts. And I don't believe by myself us having sessions would be enough. I really think now it's to the point also that you need to go into a program. And how would you feel about going into a program as well as seeing me every week? And honestly, Shanta, you really don't have a choice in the matter. So I look at it as this is benefiting you all the way around, but you must be willing. And I don't want this to be something that's forced on you. I want this to be something that you can understand and you can see for yourself the repercussions and be willing to be a willing participant in your recovery. How does that sound to you?
Like you pointed out, I really don't have a choice. I mean, 3 to 5 years jail. So I'm willing to.
Because tell me this, do you feel that you could leave out this office and continue your life without any therapy and without counseling far as alcohol behaviors and tendencies and how to stop yourself when enough is enough? Do you think you have the ability to walk out this office and maintain sobriety on your own?
No, it hasn't worked for me in the past. It's why I'm back, so I have no choice. So I can see where you're coming from.
Now, are you here because you want to make a change, or are you here because you don't have a choice?
I do want to make a change. I really, it's important for me too. I don't like being like this. I don't like feeling like this. And now we're looking at jail. I could possibly go to jail for 3 to 5 years. But what do I do? I have other things to think about. I think this was the biggest shocker for me, to be honest with you. And
So it kind of woke you up.
yeah, it did. It really did. So before, I wouldn't say that I wasn't going to therapy. I just think that maybe it's just like I kind of need it in a sense. But I see what you're talking about. I need to change. I want to be there.
You want to.
I do.
So what we'll do is, I'm going to look at some programs. And when we meet again, I'm going to give you some choices that you can pick that will best fit your schedule, because we don't want you to lose your job. We want you to maintain your job, because that is your your lifestyle, and that's how you're going to be able to pay your bills. We don't want this to have a trickle effect and affect other things. Then we'll look also at how to incorporate our sessions as well. And I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't think it would be great to have you do 2 things in the same day, but we find a time that's good, that after you meet with the program, that you can come within a couple of days after that and meet with me. Because the experience is going to be so real and it's going to be so new. And then we can challenge and dig into those things. And we can work together and get through this. But this is not going to be easy. And it's not going to be short. And it's going to take us working together. But I believe we're there because I can see it in you. I can hear it in you. And sometimes it takes a sudden burst to wake us up. So, have we discussed everything today that you were concerned about? Have I touched on everything and made things clear to your understanding? Okay, well, so what we'll do, we'll wrap up this session. And as I said to you before, my task would be looking at some programs that will be applicable with your schedule and also with my schedule. And when you come next week, we'll look at them together and we'll set maybe for the next 2 weeks. And you'll let me know how your week went. And if you like, you can jot down some thoughts, any thoughts that come to you that you recognize within yourself, because we can explore them and they can be part of our session. Well, thank you very much, and you have a good evening. I hope everything goes well, and if there's any stress that you may encounter until we meet next week, feel free to call me. And if you feel like you need one drink too many, but you know that that drink will put you over the top, call me, please. All right, thank you very much, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.